I know you broke the record for fastest monster truck driving.
Yes. Yeah, for the fastest speed in a monster truck. Yes.
So tell me a little bit about that. What truck were you in? Where were you? Was this just like a straight track you were on?
Yeah, I was on a drag strip, right? So
He merged. Wow.
see, look, I told you in the last
Dang.
episode, there's so much
That's crazy.
where I've seen God bring back these dreams and stuff. But yeah, I was on a drag strip in Florida, and yeah, it was this. I don't remember what the record was, but I was the first to hit 100 miles an hour in a truck, and 100 miles an hour is not that fast. Like
They have to especially like out because like do the normal trucks you like did,
it was my competition truck. Yeah,
Okay,
it was
so
a
you
truck
did-
called Mohawk Warrior.
and you didn't. You're right. Yeah, and you
Yep.
didn't like outfit it with
No,
anything. It was
no,
just
it was our competition truck. Yeah,
you just had it straight away.
yes.
Were
and
you
it was
racing
so-
anyone, or were you going for the record?
No, we were going for the record. So
Okay.
this was during COVID when the world shut down. We couldn't do events. And so they did a Discovery Channel event, special event. It was called Breaking World Records. And me and 6 other drivers went after all these Guinness World Records. I think the record was 98 miles an hour. But those trucks are not made for speed.
Right.
So like I said, I've been 300 miles an hour, right, in 4 seconds. This didn't feel like 300 miles an hour, but 100 miles an hour in a truck that's 12,000 pounds with those giant tires. It felt like I was in a paint shaker at Lowe's. Like my eyeballs were flying all over the place. But it felt like about 170. And they said like, okay, no one's ever hit triple digits. No one's ever gone 100 miles an hour. And I said, my answer to them was, well, yeah, but no one's ever crashed at 100 miles an hour either if this truck comes apart. But yeah, we were able to set that Guinness World Record, and that was a surreal moment. Flipping the Guinness World Record book and seeing me in it, like that was one of those moments. Of
You still hold that record, right?
No, someone's already broken it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, someone's already broken it. But
Time to go break.
I agree. I think we need to break it again and break
Did
some
he
others.
just do like a normal truck as well? Or?
No, so okay, I will say I think he modified his in a way that was not very fair, but it's okay.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah,
All that does is open the floodgates for us.
see, yes, but I appreciate him. He was very graceful and gracious in the way.
Sounds like you were
Absolutely broke.
fully expecting to break that record.
Yes, I really was, and it was cool. I got the Guinness World Record. They sent me the paper,
plaque.
the certificate.
That's cool.
And that was one of one of those odd things I can't wait to give my kids one day.
Yeah.
I just never thought that'd be part of
Yeah.
my story.
So Mohawk Warrior, did you have the Mohawk first and then the truck came, or was the truck a Mohawk truck and then you were like, I got to rock a Mohawk?
I had to
if I'm
rock the
gonna drive
Mohawk
this?
afterwards. Yeah. So Great Clips was our sponsor, and my Mohawk was purple for a while, so I looked really like just someone who had a bunch of daddy issues walking through the airport. And
Or that you made a really good latte or something like that.
yeah, that's right. Yes, yeah, that guy can make a mean cappuccino.
There we go.
Draws in the foam and everything, doesn't he? But no, it was yeah. So Great Clips used to show up at our pit parties and we had that partnership for 8 years. And they would come to our pit parties. They would spray kids' hair and people's hair into mohawks and color them. It was called Crazy Hair. It was a great activation. Well, I was like, if I do my hair, it'll make more kids go over and experience that. And it was true. The problem was I sprayed my hair one time, went out to drive the truck and put the helmet on. I was sweating.
Oh, yeah.
And the paint came out of the hair and was like in my eyes. So I'm getting ready to go, backflip a monster truck and my eyes are burning. So it was after that, it was such a big hit. I decided like, I'm going to go all in and actually dye my hair purple.
awesome.
Because I had to, and it ended up working out fine. But yes, purple Mohawk and all. That was a great truck. Awesome theme song that we got to run for 8 years.
8 years,
Yeah. Now I'm back in Mutt.
In Mutt. So what's the gimmick for Mutt that you had to like wear a tail out in public?
Yeah. All I've come up with is this, which is actually the NC State Wolfpack thing.
Yeah.
That's all I've been doing. And let the big dog eat.
Okay.
That's been my
good.
slogan.
Nice.
No one that listens to this probably has ever seen the movie Rookie of the Year, where the kid breaks his arm.
And then he can all like throw 100 miles
Yes.
an hour. Yeah.
Have you seen it? You just know about
I
it.
have. No,
Have you not?
I mean, I was little, but I
Okay.
remember.
Yeah. But it's a line in that movie, Let the Big Dog Eat. And it's like the funniest part of the movie to me. So, yeah, I've
They play,
incorporated that.
Do they play Who Let the Dogs Out when
Yes.
you're riding out? Oh, I knew it.
Who let the dogs
That was a song me and my dad bonded over going.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
In what way?
Well, like I was little and I was just being silly, and he was like, "Who let David Todd out? Why?" And I'm like 3, and I'm like, "Who let Daddy out? No." Like, so that's just like a story that's lived through our family.
What a core memory there.
Oh yeah, that song.
Man.
So now, like, yeah, it's just kind of got a special place.
So now Monster Mutt is your,
There you go.
special
My
place in the heart.
mascot.
Then.
There we
If that's
go.
my theme song.
I know.
Right now.
I know. So I don't know. Like this question that I have could be like a really simple one, or it could end up being cool. But I'm thinking I know the answer. But when you're doing a flip,
Yeah.
okay, we're going anatomy, basic monster truck anatomy.
Love it.
Is it just the fact that the tires are so big and you going in reverse or hitting the gas or whatever helps the momentum of it flipping over, or is there something with the truck that helps with that?
It's really just the power it's got. So we have a trench box. If you're ever driving on the highway and you see a construction site and you see they've got these huge metal containers, not like dumpsters. We used to hit dumpsters, but they were flimsy. We have these big steel walls now, and they stack 2 of them on top of each other. So that backflip container now, if you will, is about 15 feet tall. And so whenever we go up and hit that, I always kind of turn the corner and I face the wall and I pick out like a spot the size of a quarter. I'm going to focus on it all the way in. As soon as my front tires go up that little transition and touch the box, I smack the throttle because we've got about 1,500 horsepower in the truck.
Is it rear wheel drive or
It's all 4.
Okay.
Yeah. And so it'll actually it almost bounces the truck off of the wall.
Gotcha.
So between the shocks and those huge tires, those tires are 66 inches tall. They weigh 600 pounds each.
Okay.
So whenever I bounce off of that wall, I'm upside down, probably 20, 25 feet in the air. And what's cool is like, we've learned there's just the physics of it. If I am under rotating, so let me see that truck. If I hit the wall and I don't think it's going to keep rotating all the way back over.
Yeah.
I can stay in the gas and get the tires to spin faster, which the physics of it will keep the truck rotating.
Wow.
On the vice versa, if I hit it and I'm already rotating over, I can hit the brakes. And that actually slows the rotation
Just
of
by
the
hitting
truck
the
down.
brakes?
Yeah, because 600 pounds each, right? 600 times.
Crazy.
Kind of.
Yeah, I mean that's so much weight. That's that's moving. If you stop the movement of these tires, it changes the pitch of the truck. We do the same thing when we hit the truck and go really high. I can what we call a brake check. I can hit the jump, hit the brakes like that, and it brings the nose down whenever I come down. So we learned all that from dirt bikes.
Yeah.
And now we're doing it with 12,000-pound trucks.
That's awesome.
But backflips are those moments where I cannot believe it when I'm upside down. I'm like, this is my job.
Yeah.
But what I'm looking for midair, I'm looking to see the dirt again. It's bizarre too. Like I hit the box, I see all the fans, they go, and then I see the stadium lights and I see all the fans and they're upside down. And I'm looking for the dirt to come back into my field of view. And I usually hit the brakes at that point and just hope I land it.
Yeah.
So it's a process.
Have you, obviously these are crazy stunts.
Yeah.
You got a roll cage, all the safety
Yes.
measurements, but have you suffered any serious injury?
No, I've not. And, I've broken fingers and all that stuff, just like weird stuff. My dad's a chiropractor, if that's not the providence of the Lord Almighty. So he puts Humpty Dumpty back together again every weekend.
Funny.
But I mean, it's nothing serious. And it's a testament to how much safety equipment we have.
Yeah.
But you got to realize too, like the other motorsports, they don't crash enough to get really good data. We crash all the time, right? So we get all this data, and the safety guys love us because they can innovate and evolve the products that a lot of times don't just stay in monster trucks. They go out to NASCAR and NHRA and all that stuff. A lot of that comes out of monster.
I saw one time you had the whole like cover of the truck rip off.
Yeah.
And you're just like basically driving a cage.
Yep.
And that's just, I assume that's just a safety kind of.
Well, it's made out of fiberglass. So the actual body of these trucks, I mean, if you crash, I think I probably crashed in a competition right before that. And so it just weakened it enough to where whenever I hit a big jump, it just shedded the body.
That's kinda cool.
It is cool. We don't love it. The company doesn't love it either.
Because it rips off their sponsor.
Yeah, that's right. They lose the branding, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Is there a competition like that? One of your favorite competitions, or a win that you're super proud of?
Freestyle in general. Like anytime you can win freestyle. So there's 3 competitions. There's racing, just head-to-head racing. The skills competition, which is like a technical move. I'll balance the truck up on its nose for 20 seconds, just kind of shifting through gears and moving it around, that kind of stuff. But freestyle is where you get 120 seconds to go out there and just create as much chaos as you can.
Nice.
And every driver gets it. So you hit your backflip, you do your big jumps. I love big air. I've kind of become known as the guy that I'll just launch a truck. But it's because my truck lands really well.
There's got to be a record for height.
There is a record for height, but all of my high jumps, there weren't like the meters, that wasn't measured. Like anytime anyone set the high jump record, it's because they put the actual thing on the truck that measures the height.
Gotcha.
So I never got that, but that's okay.
Yeah. So if in every sport or anything you do, really, there's always like something where it's like, man, people don't appreciate how cool or how tough this is with whatever, just because they don't understand the game. Like, for instance, I don't really understand hockey. I have fun watching it, but I don't get it at all. Yeah. I wish I learned, but I just never played it, so I'll never understand. Yeah. I'll never fully understand.
Offside, you'll never.
Right. Or like if I'm watching football with my wife or something, and I'm an expert in, she'll be like, I'll be like, I don't think you understand, babe, how impressive that was, what he just did. Or if we're watching gymnastics or something, the Olympics, that's her thing. She'll be like, I don't think you understood how crazy that is. What's one of those things with monster trucks?
Yeah.
Where if I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, cool, he's doing flips and he's tearing stuff up. Awesome.
Yeah.
But where you're like, no, you don't actually realize how crazy it is that he just did that.
Honestly, anytime there's something called a save happens, and it's where the truck is just out of control and like you crash or something, and last second, you think the run's over. The truck's kind of bouncing like this, and then the driver's able to like get unexpected traction and get it back on all 4 tires.
I think I've seen some of your social media clips of doing that. Yeah.
Yes. Those moments are so cool because the stadium erupts.
Yeah.
But as drivers, it's so disorienting. You got to realize, again, if I'm flipping and crashing and rolling, I've got really 2 things to see: the stadium lights or the sky and the dirt. And I'm just trying to turn the truck into the dirt and get traction and just try to find momentum where I can. And when those moments happen, you can't plan for them. But when they happen, it is such a cool moment. And the fans love it too. But unless you're in that moment and get one of those saves and you're just wrestling the truck like you're, riding a bull and it's you versus the truck in that moment, and you're doing everything you can just to get the truck back on all 4 tires. Unless you've been in that moment, you just cannot, as cool as it looks on the outside, you can't appreciate how difficult it was to get that truck back on all 4 tires.
Right.
And is your team like communicating with you, like in NASCAR and F1?
Yep,
you got a guy in my ear.
His name's Matt Del Santer. He's awesome. He won't talk to me in the middle of my run, but some crew guys will. But no, he'll tell me, hey, 45 seconds left, 30 seconds left, that kind of stuff in my run. But yeah, he'll give me information if there's something going on. If there's something broken on the truck, he'll radio me so I know that the back right axle went out.
Yeah.
And so I'll know what to do off of that. But yeah, we got people talking to us.
Cool.
So you don't get to save.
Yeah.
You're sitting like this. How on earth did they get a 1,800-pound truck, or what'd you say?
It's 12,000 pounds.
They hit it with another.
I undersold it a little bit. A 12,000-pound truck. How do they flip it back over?
I call it the crane of shame.
Yeah.
But they just bring a back loader out there and hook up a strap to the bottom of the chassis and then just pull it back. And then it flips the truck back over.
Okay. And then you have to drive off like...
most time. Yeah, I always say you're either a hero or a zero in monster trucks. And like I've been a hero at times and a zero at times too. But anytime the crane of shame has to come get you, it's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
Unless you did something cool.
Shame. There you go. Yeah.
And I'll be honest, when they flip us back over on the dirt, that hurts probably more than anything.
Really?
Yeah, it's not like the hard
like kind of
crashes. Yeah, you just brace for that. I hate staying in it. A lot of times I'll jump out of the truck just so I don't have to be in it when they, drop it back on the tires. But yeah.
That's cool.
It's a crazy career to say that that's my job for the last 9 years. I've been full-time for 9 years. But this is my 10th season. We're just getting ready to wrap up, and it's been a wild ride.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't know how much longer I can do it either.
Yeah.
I know I got at least one more year in me, but maybe a couple more.
Yeah.
Never know what the Lord has.
Yeah, no, I remember last time we talked, you were trying to figure out exactly what that looks like, and you've since committed to one more year at least.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. We look forward to keeping track of that, and now I feel like we have a little bit more context, so we can appreciate it more.
Yeah.
Let us know if you guys have any questions or there's anything else that you want to know. Maybe we can get those answers from Bryce for you. But check him out on Instagram. You're Warrior Bryce.
Yeah, at Warrior Bryce.
At Warrior Bryce. He's got a book called Geared for Life. Definitely check that out. It's available on Amazon.
Yeah.
On Amazon. So that's the easiest
Wherever you
place
buy
to go.
books.
Wherever you buy books. Check out Geared for Life. And just go check him out and his different content and follow him on Monster Jam as well. Very awesome. We appreciate him. Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
Bryce.
thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
It was a lot of
Bryce.
fun.
No, of
Hope I
course.
get the invite back.
Yeah,
but
no,
we gotta
of
get you
course.
guys out to Monster Jam though. too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've got to make that.
No, that
That'd
is
be
true.
fun.
That is true.
We'll do it.
Cool. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for being on this, and we'll see you guys in the next one.